Okay guys, we're gonna do some back workout, but I'm gonna start off with working my traps first. I'm gonna do some shrugs from behind. So if you're working your back, you gotta also include your traps in there. But like I said, I'm gonna be doing it from behind. So we're gonna start off with shrugs from the behind first. Do a few sets of that, and then keep moving forward. So I'm gonna mix it up with dent overalls also. I'm gonna rotate the two back and forth. I may not increase the bend because I still have a lot more exercises to do. So for this, all you just need to do is make sure you have a band that you can actually get enough resistance on. And if you're working with one band and you don't have enough resistance in it, you can go like this. I think I showed you guys this in the last video, the last stream actually. It's not in any videos yet. Just go like this, and you can increase your resistance like that. So let's see if we can, it would be too much from the back. So just the one loop is okay. Every time I do my workout like this, I feel tension in my left knee. Always do. When I do squats and all of that stuff, I don't feel that tension. For some reason, I keep feeling it in the knee when I do this exercise. Let's go back to this. So again, if you want more resistance, you can also do like this too. And just put a knot in the center of the band. Like this. Let's see if we can do it from the back with shrugs. It might be too much. When I mean too much, the band might be a bit too short. Let's see. Okay, it's all right. Ooh. So you have one band only, just one band. And you want to continue your back workout. So let's take, for example, T-bar row. So this is what you do. Again, like I mentioned this before to you guys. But I'm not using the bar. The last time I did this, we used the bar, right? So just put one foot forward like that and lean into it. And that's what you do. And you can rotate the foot back and forth. If one foot is get tired, you can just rotate that. Or if the resistance wasn't enough on that band, then you can go like this. Put the band together like this. Step on it, and hopefully you can pull it. Hopefully I can pull it. So I'm going to go a little bit further down my hand because the band is too long. So here we go. And that's how you can do your T-bar row. And when you put the band together like this, you create more resistance. So for example, if you have much more heavy-duty bands and you're strong enough, you can continue doing the same thing. For me, this is good enough right here like this. I don't need to go any higher than that because I'm feeling everything from it. And that's all upper back. So we have 2 more sets. I just got home from work. I sat down on my sofa. I set everything up. And in a blink of a second, it was gone. I dozed off for about maybe 35 minutes. It was like somebody hit me with something, and I was out. I think I needed that. Ooh. Okay, next we're gonna do. Okay, there is seated rows. So I could show you guys that, but let's see if we can do it. Because I already have the bench in the way here. Now this one I don't like. I like seated rows, but I don't like it. I like to attach the band somewhere to do it. But if you have resistance band and you don't have all the attachment, you have to put yourself on the floor, sit there. I'm so lazy to go on the floor, that's why. And you put your foot like this into the band like this. But I hate doing this in this version of it. I totally hate it. Because I feel like I don't get enough stretch from it. But you could do it. Depending on how you hold the band, right? You have to come a little lower down when you hold the band. You cannot hold the band from here. I would like to hold the band from here. So attach the resistance band to maybe my base. But you can do it like this too. So my hands have to come all the way down here because I need to lean forward a little bit like this. Okay, so here we go. When I do seated row, I like to go forward like this with a bend, because when you go forward like this, you're stretching you're getting a stretch in your hamstring too. So I like to do it and also get my hamstring working at the same time. But because that's not a position I'm in, and the bands have to be attached to something, either like maybe attach it to the door. You will probably put it under the door like this. I'll show you guys this trick. You can put, if your door has enough space, put this outside of your door, right? And then put the band like this. So you make sure under the door is not have any sharp objects. You put the band outside, attached to something like this, outside of the door, and then you close the door. And then you can use your bands to do seated row like that. So this is long, but this position is fine. But my door doesn't have enough space at the bottom, so the band is probably going to get pinched. But as long as it has enough space, you can actually get away doing it. Or if you're outside in the park, take a piece of cloth with you, attach it to the fence, and then hook the band into that cloth. So the cloth is protecting the band from, if the fence is not in good condition, the band is being protected through the cloth, right? And then you can hold that band and you can do all your rowing movements like that. There's many ways to attach a resistance band. It's not that hard, but in this case, if you're sitting down at home and you have no attachments, you have to use your foot like this. And that's how you're gonna get seated rows done. You can still get good benefits from it, get nice contraction too, but it's just that I don't like this way of doing it. I like my bands to be stretched a bit more. And I like to go forward and work my hamstring at the same time. Because when I'm doing it this way, the hamstring is not in play at all. It's just the back. Yes, when I come back here, the contraction is really good. I can feel it. I stretch going forward, but I feel like the going forward part could use a bit more stretching. Yeah, the left knee is very sensitive. Let's see if we could do it with the bands together. Like this way. It's probably gonna be much harder. So, well, this way, when I double the band like that, I don't have to get more resistance. That's one thing for sure. Same contraction, but it's harder. This way is actually good because there's more resistance there. Okay, we do one more set. I think it's the temperature of the house. Because I went to work, I left the AC on. The house is cold right now. So I think that's what's bothering my knees. So hopefully this warms it up. Now, more lat workout. So this I really like. Lying down and working my lats. Because it's just my lats is working. That's what's actually my target is to just focus on just the lats. So I have the two bands, usually it's one band I have, but I have two bands up here like this. And I can grab them. These are the bands that I usually do my pull-ups on. I can grab them like this. Put my foot up here if I want to. Or just keep my foot on the ground. And I can just do both hands at the same time. And I squeeze. Whoa. Or I can just do one hand at a time like this. And of course, if you get stuck down there, you can hold the bands and pull yourself up. So this version of lat pull down, I like this better than the seated lat pull down. I like this version better because I feel more from it. The other one I do feel too, but I like just the fact that I'm lying down and it's just my lats is actually working there. Instead of just sitting and then my foot is compressed to the ground. I'm using other muscles. But this way, it actually feels much better. So we're gonna do pull-ups last. My back will be all pumped from this. Whoa. One more set. Ooh. My lads is so pumped. Shoot. Overly pumped. Okay, so do some face blow first. So you have to make sure you include the rear delts too. If you're going to be doing this, you got to include your rear delts. Whoa. Okay, so I have the wrong bands up here. I want to show you guys pull-ups from behind. If I use these bends, which I could, but the resistance is so much is that I want to also be pulling through at the same time. So, okay, for pull-ups from behind, I tried many ways to see if I could get this done. But the problem is, the reason why I have to use the two bends is because I need to come up in between the center. And if I have a band running through the center, I cannot do that. So that's how come I come up with using two bands, but you don't have to use, make sure the resistance is not too high, because you also want to be pulling through the same time. You don't want the band to be doing the work. So that's why I came up with using the two bands to do the exercise. Because I also want to make sure that my upper back is involved. As somebody in the comments says that you're just cheating. So I laugh when the person says I'm just cheating. Because the results you see in the back here, that's not from cheating. That is years and years of working. Why my lats look like that. It doesn't come from cheating. That's a lot of years of hard work and a whole lot of pull-ups going on there to get my back that wide. You guys see me in clothing, I don't look like I'm such a wide in the back, but I am it's my favorite place. Muscle group is my back. So you step on the bands like this. And guys, make sure your bands are in good working condition. Make sure they don't have any rip in it. Because you see the way I'm standing like this? If that band has a rip, it's gonna break, right? So you have to make sure the bands are in good condition. So, for the person who was saying that I'm cheating, these were the bands I actually was using. If I was cheating, do you think I could stand with my body weight in the band like this? Honestly, do you think I could stand on the weight on the bands like this? If the resistance was actually high, very high, then the bands will pull me off the ground already. So you are going to be doing the work. The only reason why I'm using the bands, like I said, is to protect my wrist because of the issues I have with my wrist and my shoulders right now. That is why I train this way. So pull-ups from behind. You're targeting the upper back, the entire upper back area. That's where it's going to be working when you do the pull-ups from behind. It's very good, but you have to be careful with it because it is similar to upright row. You can pinch your shoulders from the back. So you have to be very careful. So this is what you would do. Lean your head down, and you just go like this. You don't need to go any higher. You don't need to go any higher than that. All right, you're just trying to hit parallel. If you're gonna go higher than parallel, then you're gonna pinch your shoulders in the back. Unless you're double jointed, right? And I ain't double jointed, so you have to be careful with some exercises. And pull-ups from behind, upright row, those are the two exercises that I know for a fact that you can pinch your shoulders if you go too high into it. So you're gonna feel all of that in the upper back, and it'll actually hit the rear delts too. So everything in the shoulders. When you stand in a stand relaxed pose, your shoulders look even look better from the front. When you go to the back, it actually looks more square too. But it actually is a very good exercise to do, if you can get it done. I'm going to show you guys without the band too. I don't want to do one big giant set and wear myself out from just one set. So I'll do the 15 reps, 15 reps, 15 reps. So I'll do 3 sets, and then I'm going to do to the front. And actually I'm going to show you something in a second, where you can, depends how much energy you have. If I started off here first, I probably can get away doing it. Where you can rotate, stay in the same position, you don't get off of the band. You can do both front and back. So what I'm going to do, you can do 10 sets or 5 sets, right? Or say you do 5 sets, keep the reps low, and you rotate back and forth. You do like maybe 5 reps to the front, 5 to the back, back and forth. And as you become stronger and used to doing it, you can increase on the reps. Eventually probably be at 10 reps, right? The other day I uploaded a video where I did 30 to the front, and I did 30 to the back. I only rested for about 2 minutes, and then I hit the back. I was trying to do both at the same time, but I kind of chicked out. I became a little chicken and I just backed up from it because I think I was overworking my shoulders. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, guys. So I'm gonna do it right now. I rested for a little bit there, so. Let's see. I'll do the back first. Like that. So you can rotate back and forth, but you have to get a band that is you're very comfortable with, because if you attempt to go like higher, like say for example, maybe you keep your reps low, 8 reps, 5 reps, and you decide you're gonna do like 5 sets, both front and back, it's actually a serious pump and it's really good. So it's a good cardio workout too at the same time. But you can do both back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you're gonna see results, right? And then maybe later, if it's too easy, strap some weights on you. Maybe get a weight vest, 10-pound weight vest, 20-pound weight vest, and you keep going. That's what you can do. I have my backpack, but I have my weight vest is in Japan, the 20 pounds I have it in Japan. I never brought it back with me. Too much to carry back and forth. So we did 15 reps. So I'm gonna try to increase my reps now. Let's see if I can increase it to 20 reps. 20 to the front, 20 to the back. Let's see if I can do that. So this is the way you can get good results and get stronger in your pull-ups. If you're a beginner and you're struggling, use those bands. That's what they're meant for. Use it. Make sure they're working properly and use it. All right? But at some point, you have to go alone without the bands. So let's see if I can do 20 at a time. I think I'm gonna hold the bar like this now. Get my back cracking. Okay, this way. And guys, this is where I'm feeling a lot of pump. My forearms are like so pumped from. This is why you see when I do my pull-ups, the forearms get pumped. It's the first place that actually gets pumped. And I have to like end everything right there. Because if the forearms get too pumped, overly pumped, I'm not going to be able to go to the maximum reps that I wanted to do. And this is what's happening here. The forearms is the first place to go. My grip is still okay, it's just the forearms. It gets too pumped and it starts to burn, like really burn. Like it's just going to explode, so you just got to like, oh, okay, it's too much, can't take it no more. And that's what I was feeling just now doing this. So now if you're strong enough, you don't need the bands. You can do the same thing without the bands. Good luck to you. So we do another set. So if I had the band to the center, I could not do both at the same time. So if you lower the resistance level and use a different smaller band, you can get away with doing both at the same time. But I haven't figured out, trust me, I have been trying to figure out how to do it with just one band. But if you guys see some of the stupid things I did, that's off the record. Just to use one band, it was kind of weird. If I had hair in my head, my hair probably would have just come right off. Just from these things I've been doing, trying to like see if it can work, but it doesn't work because the band is in the center is obstructing everything. Thanks for the likes, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go back again. Still pumped. Okay, let's try again. Oh gosh. So that's it, guys. The back is pumped and my forearms is pumped. So that is one of the reasons why you don't see me working forearms separately, because my forearms get the workout also from doing everything else that I'm doing, especially the pull-ups. Especially the pull-ups. It gets completely pumped, and it's not necessary to, it may look a little puny, but it gets too pumped. And because my wrist is very tiny, very small joints. So that's why, especially with my waistline, my waist is very small too. So that's why my lats looks that wide, but it's not. In reality, probably if you measure it, it's not as wide as it may look. But because the joints are small, advantage for bodybuilding. When you have small joints, you can always create an illusion that you're so big, but you're not. Okay guys, that's it. YouTube, thank you guys for joining me every night and supporting me. And TikTok, if you guys want to see the full stream, please go to my YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate if you guys help me to build this channel up. Okay, good night to you. I can't even see that. I realize I have my glasses on. I don't even have my reading glasses. It's hard to see with this too. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. And YouTube, have a good night. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. I'm out of here. TikTok.